much for hanging in there with us. What's up, everyone? I'm Pili here for Fun for Life Radio on Dash. And how freaking lucky am I that I am in the presence of an amazing singer, songwriter, the one and only LP.
What's up? Hi, everyone. What's up, everyone? I'm good. I'm just, relaxing. It's nice and hot in here. I like it.
I know.
It's good.
Yeah, you guys can't feel the heat, but it's pretty caliente in here.
Muy caliente.
Oh!
Every once in a while, that high school Spanish comes out.
Well, and also all your fans from like Mexico and El Salvador. I'm sure they've taught you some Spanish.
Yeah, I got some people in the wings
helping you.
Yeah. Helping me with my Spanish, I guess.
Girl, what a week you've had. I mean, you had 2 drive-in concerts on Saturday.
Yep.
You performed on Seth Meyer's show on Tuesday. You dropped a single, How Low Can You Go, today.
Yeah.
How you feeling?
I feel good. I feel, I feel like productive, it's nice. Like, that's like the biggest thing, you want, I want in my life, in my career, my work. I want to, continuously, put things out, like creative outlets. It's just like, that's the way for me. And I just feel it's nice. Like, I don't know, I always feel like super connected to my peeps, Hi, when I do that. So it's like I'm always looking to do that at any point. Like I'm sitting on so many songs right now that it's hard sometimes to like contain my enthusiasm, because
right.
I'm ready to go like, I'm just ready to drop a SoundCloud, I'm ready to leak all my own songs.
Right. You're like, it leaked. I wonder who it was.
I have to fight that.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard you say that some years you've written 80 to 100 songs. I'm sure you've slowed down a little now that you're on tour.
Well, it's like kind of like also quality, not quantity sometimes. And I don't like, when I wrote for other people, yeah, more so. But like now with me, I feel like, and I feel like I often make it count. You know what I mean? Like, It's like, I'm like, if I get too many, if I write too much, then I just get a little like all over the place. Like, I don't know what to... And there are songs that I can't even remember. I don't like. I'll be like, even on this record, I'll be like, shit, I wanted that song on this record, and it's not. I don't have any room. It's not gonna make it. Like a song I wrote, like in like last summer.
Mm-hmm.
Like who knows when that's coming.
I was gonna say, like, what do you do with those songs? Do you like hold them?
I hold them, and then every once in a while, like somebody else will like want it, and depending on how much I want it, I'll be like.
I thought you were gonna say depending on how much they're gonna pay for it.
Yeah, no, it would, depending how big they are, how much they want to pay. I don't know. I mean, I know when something is like I have to do it myself, or I want to do it myself. It means a lot to me, or I feel like it's important to my body of work.
Have you tuned into that because of all this experience that you've had, and have you ever given someone a song that you were like, damn it, I should have kept that one?
No, I get asked that often, and I just have one example of a song that I wish I didn't take. I didn't want to take it. I had a song, I've told the story many times, but I had a song that Shakira and her people wanted, and I really wanted to give it to her. Oh, I wanted to give it to Shakira.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you wanted to give it to Shakira.
I did. I wanted to give her that song, and but yeah, and then my manager at the last minute, he's here. He's forever on my shit list about that, but no. But he was, I think he got nervous in the label meeting, like kind of like, do we have the one that they're like dying to put out as a first single, and then he just like kind of he put that on them. He played it for them, and they were all like, "What is this?
Right.
What the hell is this?" Just like. Here come the bullshit wheels, kicking into motion, and then they took it from her, and she really wanted it. So like, her people and her, I wasn't on the phone with Shakira. I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry, Shakira. Yeah, no, don't be mad. But yeah, I'll leave this guy. What's up, man?
What's up, man?
Yeah. Play that banjo.
We're live here, Fishbowl, Hollywood Boulevard. A lot of people coming in and out.
And anyway, cool. So I didn't take it, but I always felt like she would have like. It's called Night Like This, and it was like, it's on my record Forever for Now, and when I sing it, it's like super sweet and like a lullaby-ish kind of thing. And you know, and then I remember I heard a woman sing it more from like this like more a very feminine perspective and like almost like a I don't want to say sexy because I don't want to bring that into it, but
Yeah.
it was kind of more like a romantic thing, and I was just like, oh shit.
Oh
That would
man.
have been good. So that's the only time I ever had a song where I like, you know, where I was like, and not even, you know, just the money of like Shakira singing it, which I'm sure would be good.
Yeah.
But it's just also just for me, you know, it's just like as an artist, I want to hear like the best version of a song, and that's why, you know, I kind of make that call when I'm like, I think I might do the best version of something, and this person will do the best version.
So how do you know that a song is ready? How do you know that a song is good? I mean, I know you can't predict if it's going to be a hit. That's not the question. The question is, what makes a song good?
That I can't stop listening to it. You know, like when I get a demo, like sometimes I'll have a demo, like a voice memo demo. Like I'll just take it off the board. A lot of times I do that. And if I listen to it like 10 times in the car on the way home, I'm like, this has got some potential. Like,
Right.
I can't like, you know, people, I've, you know, I write duds too. Everybody does. You know, someone will send me a song and I'll be like, yep, never gonna listen to that again. Click, bye. Yeah, I don't need to ever listen to like certain songs again. So
Right.
whatever, you know.
So LP are your initials. Why and when did you choose to go by LP?
Back in the day in New York City, I did. I was working at a restaurant, or bar, whatever, and
Were you a waitress?
I was a bartender.
Okay.
And
I was a cocktail waitress in New
yeah,
York, so I get it.
A bartender. Yeah, and there was another Laura that had been working there for a while. So, and I remember I had a friend at summer camp when I was a kid that called me LP, and it always kind of made me go like, yeah, maybe I don't know, it resonated with me, but I didn't, you know, I didn't really know that you could just change your name. I mean, that would have saved me some fucking time, to be honest. But like but I think that it just, you know, and it pissed, you know, even my girlfriend at the time was not so happy about like because it started to progress, and then everybody was calling me LP, and then she would call me Laura in front of them, and they would be like, and then they'd try to call me Laura or something like that, and I'd be like, yo, nah.
You're like, I don't know who you're talking about. I'm
I
LP.
I didn't think that like it was gonna get to a point. Like I didn't name myself different. It was just on a lark, and then my band started calling me that at the time, and I just like just kept feeling good. Mm-hmm. So I didn't realize that I was like abandoning my, you know, birth name, but now it doesn't even feel like my name. And so when people I think try to call it me that as a measure of like being more intimate or being more like, you know, like respect or something like that, I'm like, yeah, no, that's not that's not my name.
Right.
Yeah.
That's not my name.
That's not my name.
So when you hear songs like Good With You, that was 2006, right?
Good With You.
Yeah.
That came out actually 2008.
2008.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
When you hear songs like that, and then you hear songs like How Low Can You Go, which is your new single, what's the biggest difference? Where do you think you've evolved the most?
Well, you know, the thing is, what happened is that when I get into these when I got into these big major label deals, I was like, I was trying to, you know, in my like younger head, not do what they said, but play the game. You know what I
Right,
mean? Trying
yeah.
to get through with myself as much intact as possible. And, you know, and I like, you know, and it's not a story. I don't like talk a good story like about being myself and swaggering into the label, you know, like, hey, oh yeah, you don't like it? Well, fuck you. You know, I mean, I'm like that now, but like in the beginning, you know, like these guys are giving you all this money, and you're trying to like you know, when you get signed, everybody says, and you know, rightly so, that's the beginning. Then you're like in this like foot race with every single person that's like trying to get to be a priority at this label.
You keep
So-
having to prove yourself.
Yeah. Oh, in every way. I mean, even now, I like, you know, like, it's great. You know, I mean, I think that's what makes you ultimately a better human and a better artist, is to like continually, you know, try to improve yourself and improve and prove yourself.
Right.
And so I just think that, you know, I didn't allow it, but I also just was like kind of getting all this knowledge. I started writing songs, and at such a like fast level, to go back to the writing a lot, you know, because when you're on a major, like as a solo artist, they just start putting you with all, and you're a vocal person, you know, you have a certain like level of voice that they're like, we gotta get the song for the voice, you know, and so you just write with all these people, and it's very, you know, you're like, wow, I gotta write, you know, so, and they're trying to find a sound, you know, and I had all these sounds. That's the biggest thing that I think is like what people like about me now, is that I have a bunch of elements that are, you know, easy to see, and also a little more like kind of how, you know, like when someone comes to see my show, I think I'm like, you know, kind of a rock artist, really, even though I seem pop or alternative to people. I don't know what the hell they think, you know what I mean? But I'm unapologetically like, you know, yeah, I'm kind of just doing whatever I feel. So, but writing, but all that craziness and all the labels and then writing for other people really kind of just like made me kind of like get better at, or not even, yes, get better, but like really have all this like kind of like range, I think.
And confidence too, right? Because I mean, we see LP and we see someone that's super confident. You know, we see like swagger, we see, I'm just like, I want to be like that, you know? We want to be that confident. Have you always been
be like that, and then you'd be like screaming inside. I've always been outwardly.
That's true.
I've been outwardly like that, yeah, for a very long time. You know, I mean, all my life, like people always trying to beat it out of me, like kind of like, who the hell do you think you are? I'm like, I don't know. Who are you? I don't really care, you know, like walk around like you own the place until you own the place.
I wonder if it's a New York thing too.
I guess so. I think it's like my dad was like a super maniac, tough guy, and I think that like I felt very protected. I'd be like, oh yeah, fuck you,
right,
like behind his back, like what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Right.
And he'd be like, and I just feel like I feel pretty protected, and I don't know. I feel like I could talk myself out of kind of anything if I had to.